Hello everyone, welcome back to another deck profile for set 12 of the One Piece TCG for Yamato. This list recently got top 8 in nets. Insane. Yamato getting top 8 with just an aggressive build, right? A very aggro centric build, punching face, right? Shout out to the author. Yeah, as you can tell, there's a lot of staples as you've seen from other Yamato lists beforehand, right? Like the Mihawk 2K counter famously playing out like a Kikunojo or a Hawkins on 3 Don, 4 Don, right? We got Toniyasu, which was very popular last set 11. And we've of course got the new cards with the Ashura Doji probably being one of the biggest buffs against things like Green Zoro, right? Even if they take the first hit to life, we can still pop a original 5 cost. Really good. Just running a couple of copies of the Yamato. Of course, running the new event as well. Very nice to see Yamato getting some play. Before we get into it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to support me in this channel, you can check out the links in the description. I've got a coupon code for Nen Garden, Straw Hat Pecan for 5% off on top of any other sales, and a TCG Player affiliate link if you're going to be buying any cards off a TCG Player. Clicking the link just helps support me. But let's get into it. Yamato, green and yellow, 4 life, 5k power leader. Double attack, activate main. If your opponent has 3 or less life, give 2 rested Don to one of your characters. Really aggressive leader, right? Starting off, we've got Izo, 3-4, 2k, 3-3 2k counter. I was thinking 4 because it's a 3 Don to on play rest a 4 cost, right? Sorry about that. Next 2k counter is the Mihawk, 3-4-2. On play, if you have 2 or less characters, you can play a slash type character. That's really the most applicable one here. Rested. So for 3 Don, you can play out a 3-4 and a 4-6 or 4-5, right? Or we could even pop something if we really wanted to. Don't know. Very nice because also Mihawk becomes a 6k swing with our leader ability, so he can attack without too much trouble. Of course, we're running 4 Hody, 7-8, rush, on play, rested toll of 2 of your opponent's Don/characters, and take a top card of your life to your hand. We've got a Yamato Searcher on play. Look at top 5 for it costs 2 or higher Land of Wano, and also Don ×2. This character gets plus 3,000 power on your turn. So this character can swing 5k for only 2 Don. We got Toniyasu, 2 cost that trashes himself to buff the Land of Wano leader or character by 3,000. So 2 Don to go plus 3. Really good when we're just trying to punch face, right? This can get some crazy swings. Before we were coupling this with the Demonic Aura event that buffed very similarly 2 Don for 3, but also you could rest a 3 cost of yours to rest a 5 cost of theirs. Just running this as of now, it looks like. And then we have Onami just for more banish. On play, give one of your leader characters banish. KOs a 5 cost out of life. We got the Izo, a searchable Onami essentially, so just like a nice backup. Also, only gives banish to the leader, but Don ×2 becomes a blocker, which is nice. Very good card here. Ashura Doji, a 3 cost, 3k power, 1k counter. On play, if your leader has the Land of Wano type, you can KO a, and your opponent has 3 or more life cards, KO a 5 original cost character or less. A base cost of 5 or less, right? Very good against 5 life leaders, right? A lot of people said, oh, this card felt kind of before because we had a lot of 4 life leaders or things like Blue Purple Luffy, which you could almost never get that great value off of him. But against 5 life leaders, especially that play out a lot of 5 costs like Zoro, this card has a lot of good value. Also getting rid of some blockers, right? Just 3 Don to get rid of a 5 cost is very good. We got Kikunojo, of course, 4-6 on KO. If your opponent has 3 or less life, you get to heal 1. It also plays out for free if they have 3 or less life from our life. We got Hawkins, 4-5-1 on KO. Trash the top card of your opponent's life. Draw 2, trash 1 out of life. Kinemon, nice 2k counter. Plays for free if they have 3 or less life. Running 2 of each of the Momos, actually. So 2 of the 5-6 blocker heal Momo on play. Place one of your Land of Wano type characters other than Momonosuke to the top or bottom of your life face up. And 2 of the Rush Momo from the starter deck, right? 6, 7 Your turn, if you have 2 or less life, your leader gets plus 1k power. Very nice. Active main, once returned, return 2 currently given Dawn, attached Dawn to your cost area. And then this character gains rush and plus 1k power. You can always do that to gain plus 1k power even if you don't need rush, right? Like after the turn it was played. Then we have 2 of the demonic aura events. That is essentially Hody, right? 1 Dawn to rest 3 to do what Hody does, but also 1 Dawn counter. Your leader gets plus 3k power. Only for leader. Very important to note that. It's only for leader. Can't defend characters with this. And then just 1 zero cost event. There are some bricks in the deck, of course. Very interesting, right? Just a 1 of tech. But no Hiyori, right? So you can't like stack this as your last life. Obviously, the Hiyori is like not a crazy play if you're at 1 life. You know, it could help you survive, but just a 1 of. Not bad. Not mad about that. But that's the list. Again, congrats to the top 8. As somebody who played a lot of Yamato, I wanted to check it out. We played a couple of builds already for set 12 for Yamato, so excited to try this one out. Are we at Koala? We'll see. I mean, we are going first. I think we'll keep because we have a nice searcher. I guess we'll just take a 2k and pass. And then we can do 2 turns of just banish to get some counter out of their hand. Unless we top deck Mihawk. Maybe Mihawk's nice on 3 Dawn if we Mihawk play out, you know, the Hawkins. Because they're not going to really want to do anything against the Hawkins, possibly. Okay, hack. Kuma. That is not great for me. I see. Yeah, we'll just go here. Boom. 6. See what's in their trash. A lot of 2Ks. A lot of 2K bench. Interesting. Okay, just 1 2K. Cool. I'm assuming the blocker is going to come out and then 5 at us. We'll go 1. We might play out Hawkins. They're not playing out the blocker. Interesting. They play out a different blocker. Okay. 5. Go 1. Oh, they trash another Kuma and a dragon. They have a dragon. That's pretty good because now they have a Kuma set up. So they can go back-to-back Kumas, which is not great for me. We'll see once they pass back. Pretty please. Thank you. Okay. Well, we could go their banish and make them block out, or I can establish something that'll poke them. They might take the 6k too. I don't know, because it's not banish. It's always the debate. Like, the big debate when playing against Yamato is like, do I take this, or do I lose counter now and possibly get hit with a banish later? They don't. Okay. They don't want to take any hits. Well, now I can banish them next turn if they go Kuma, or if they go blocker, then I'm like kind of sad. Eventually, you have to take 1 hit, right? Something, surely, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. We know they have a blocker and a Kuma. If they go Kuma, then we just get to hit them down to 3 life. Right? Okay, no Kuma. So maybe blocker comes out, which is also, I think, more annoying. Yep. 6. I kind of want to counter just to... Okay. This hits him, right? Base cost of 5 or less, so go here, pop. You can pop... I guess you can get rid of these. These are also 5k swings, technically. And we have enough to go 8k banish. Or it could go 7 and... Do I think he has the counter? Might, but I also don't want to go that low in hand. What is he going to pop? We'll see. I mean, I would just do one of these, right? They're 5k swings essentially with leader ability. Unless you want to trash a life. Oh, okay, cool. That is actually, yeah, then I think we're going to try to punish him just as much as I can. Let's go here. Just try to guarantee he takes this, because that banished down to 1 life. He'll heal back up to 2 with Kuma, and then we might just be able to, you know. Oh, okay, giving us the whole hand is also good, right? We know he has a Kuma. Yeah. But what, he gave up 3 cards to instead of losing 2? I mean, fair enough. If you're worried about getting rushed down. Gets rid of the KO event. 7 with take. Okay. Then no. 2 in hand. I don't know if I know what those are yet. We'll see. Wait for him to pass it back. 3 life. Don't think we're going to win this turn, even if we top deck or rush. You never know, though. Please. I feel like a lot of people sometimes forget to pass it back, right? We'll search, because maybe we do find Momo. I think we honestly just take a 2K, because I don't think we need to math out anything right now. So we'll go 7. I don't think he has that much counter left. Go 7. Because even if he blocks out this, we still probably get him down to 1 life again with these 2. He does take. Let's go here. And then go just 5 and 5 to get 2 cards out of the old hand. And possibly just set up to win the next turn. We'll see. I don't think I have any more info. Okay, we got out of 2 blockers though, so that's good. Less blockers to deal with. Although we can't do anything with Ashura. So he's probably going to heal with Kuma, I would say. He gets to draw an extra card if he swings at my life. And then this gets rid of 1 of my bodies. But 1 card in hand, no blockers. And no vortex, so we're chilling, right? Draw. I don't think we need to technically do this, but it also kind of is efficient because then we get the 2 rested on for Kikanojo and Fordon. Yeah, I think we'll just play the short 1, 2, 3. Go here. Because now we can form a couple of 8K swings. 8 and 9. Or 5, 7, 8. We'll go detach. Go 8. Get 2 cards out at least. And just go 6. And GG. We got Blackbeard. Okay. I kind of want to... Well, okay, so very good to have. Actually, yeah, I think we should keep, unironically. I wanted to mulligan for like a Mihawk early would be kind of nice because I don't think on 3-Don he's going to get rid of stuff, but the activate main, the Momo Rush is very good. No banish for us though. He's just doing a couple searches. We probably don't even... I think if we swing 8, he probably takes. I would say. What does he pick up? The 4-cost trash event. Dear Lord. We'll just go 8. I feel in my bones he takes. I feel in my bones. Yep. Okay. So now it's like I don't even think on my 5-Don turn you need to worry about on plays. Really. Because if he plays a Burgess, which he probably won't, I don't think a lot of them are just playing Burgess on 4. He gets the 10 cost, of course. Okay, Doc Q. I do want to get rid of that. 7 at me. 7 at little me? What did I do? Okay, so the cycle would be good here. He's also a good body to play out. But no, because he has the event. What is with the deck right now? Holy crap. What is going on? What is going on? I'd rather... I don't know if I want him to pitch for leader. Oh, he does. Okay, so... Draw. Do we just keep hitting his face? Do I just keep hitting his face straight up? I mean, we could play... he trashes the event. If I play this out, it's a very easy KO, right? This KO is a 1 or less, so he just needs any reduction, it's gone. It's not even like that crazy of a body. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you again. Sorry, Swing Big Club. That's my name. Okay. Swing at face. Face is the place to swing. He takes, of course you do. And then, yeah, we just Hody event, because you can't get rid of that. Like, you know, you can't get rid of that. We're going up to 7, so we can't play this out yet to get, like, full effect. It'd have to be on 9 Don. Also, that's just a very big hand for Blackbeard, right? We'll see what he does on 6. He doesn't have that much in trash setup, like that crazy. He has a Van Auger. 7 will take... Oh. 4 for a Burgess. So he trashes a 10 cost. He might have 2, or he'd just be looking for counter overall, right? Picks up the Rush Burgess. I can't believe... I've always said I wanted to see... he trashed it. No! I wanted you to play it. He plays the blocker that gains cost based off of how much you have in trash, right? Okay. We have no on plays. Okay. Whatever. I don't need on plays. Do I need on plays? I can still go 7 and then 8. And then it's like, maybe... I just want to get him down to 1 life, right? So let's go here. Go here. Go 7. Okay, he goes 2, 1. All right. So we got to go here and then detach it from him. Unfortunately, right? Because we didn't have 2 attached Don, so I had to use lead ability to go here. So we'll go 8. See if he takes. I wouldn't if I'm him, but I don't know. 5 in hand. Okay, we're in a great spot. I think we can just win next turn. Right. So 4 Don. 9. We could wait another turn because this is like our win con. We just have to see if we'd survive 2 turns. We have a lot of 2Ks. We do have a lot of 2Ks and 1Ks in a 0 cost. We'll see if we lose Momo. If we don't lose Momo, we're going for game no matter how many blockers he puts up. Well, if he puts up like 4, then we're probably not going to go for game. 5 will counter 1. As much as I want to gamble for this to be a Kikanojo or anything that plays for free, right? I'm good. So he is getting rid of the Momo, but using a 2K to do so is pretty good for us. So he's a 4. Finger pistol. Okay. But with 3 Don left, how many can you put up, really? And you have to pitch for leader ability, because if I have a Hody, then you'd be in trouble, right? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of 2Ks, to be honest. Decent amount. Draw. So -4. I think we can still get him, right? I think we can still get him. So rest. Toniyasu, activate main, gets around that. So 8, 11. He would have to Vortex 2K, 1K, which he does have, yeah. That's why he left the 3 open. But you have the 2K, 1K. You do. That's great. Well, now 2 cards in hand. Fair enough, right? I guess. I expected that, I guess. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. We need some rush. We need another top deck event. Nothing in his hand, though. So it's like we swing 15. He loses this. I think we win. I think we win because we can survive with 2 life, right? He gets a brick. But if he pitches for leader ability, then he has nothing. Yeah. 5. We'll counter 1. Draw. Draw. It'd be really funny if... What does this do on... Does this do anything on KO? No. Yeah, I think we'll just play out... If I go 7... So I can play out a 3 cost, a 2k. But then do I live? I think so. So we have to play out a 2k here. Then go 12. Get him to block out with Wolf here. Yep. And we pass. So that way we can split next turn and win if he can't get rid of this. Because he can't go for game. Okay. Okay, so he... Oh, no, he used it for search. Okay. I was like, he pops the 2K and we're... Kuzan. Okay, so we can get another blocker back. Golly. He's hanging on by a thread, but the thread is really good. The thread is really good. We need a trigger body, which I don't know. Or we need a rush card. The worst is if he... I mean, he can't swing with this, so we only have 1 swing we're worried about. We'll just do 2 out of this. 2K, 2K. Because he's not going to swing with this. If he does, then he's using this to bring back a blocker, right? But you can't live with 1 blocker with 2 on board, right? So this... I think he's hoping that he got a vortex with leader, with the Kuzan. So yeah, it brings back a blocker. So no other swings. Okay, draw. There's no way I can make 2 12Ks, right? We can have a 5 and an 8 with 7 Don left. I just want to get rid of the... Five, 6. All I have to do is go 6, and then he blocks with that guy. And then we go... Well, actually, I accidentally went overboard. 7. So he blocks there, right? So we have to go 4 cost. Right now, this gets rid of this. Okay, and then we go 4 cost, and then we pass. So that way, it's a little safer for him to get rid of it. He has to clear while leaving a blocker. So he's just searching. We know what will be in his hand, right? Pick no cards to draw, so I think he's cooked, right? At this point, I think he's cooked, unless he splits and goes for game with Doc Q. That's your only option here, I think. Because if you swing here, I still have 2 bodies, you die. Right? All I have to do is swing 5 and 5. Right? So you're kind of forced to go Doc Q. We can get out of a 9K swing, though. So we're chilling. Yeah, I think that was his only option. Even right now, that's... Doesn't matter, right? Draw, swing for... Yeah, GG. Fair enough. All right, we got green, purple. Gonna take 2nd from him. Could hit a double banish in a row. That's not bad, right? Ashra Doji is also... We hope to get him. We hope to get him, right? We'll find the Ashra, surely. Or I'll just swing banish 3 times and hope it gets us there, right? Surely he can't Gum Giant every turn. Okay, so he finds a Nami. That is a lot of swing. There's his There's his pudding. Okay. 6 at us will 2k. Right, I don't want to be the first one to take life. Just out of a principle of things. Let's go banish. 7. Because you have a brick in there. It's got to be. Come on. Got to take this. Got to take this. Yes! I could have formed a blocker, but I didn't want to because we can heal it. And then go banish again and again. It's an infinite banish loop. Now I can't get rid of that with Ashura Doji. It's kind of protected. But again, if I can just hit him down to 0 life, that's really good. If he takes the next banish. He has a 6k though. Take. Cycle. Get rid of the Ashura Doji because it's useless now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. What if he heals? He could run Linlin, right? I'm going to hit his face a lot, I think. Just going to hit his face a lot. Because he played out counter? Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay. Now we just have to hit him again, right? Who runs blockers in this deck? See, he doesn't. He might. Oh, that's so much Dawn. So much Dawn. That is so much Dawn. Did he take a Gum Gum Giant like turn 1 or so? I think he did, right? Five at us will counter 1 since we don't need another banish. 6 at us will counter 2. I want to stay alive. Kind of. Take. Woo! Woo! That is a lot of Dawn. That is a lot of Dawn. Okay. Do I think I win this turn or do I split? If I split, what's my numbers? It's 8 and 8, which does technically not get us out over. We'll just go big swing, right? Just go absolutely big swing. 14. If he Judgment of Hell times 2. 11. So then he goes up. Gum Gum Giant. He still needs. He does a second one. Okay. We'll get rid of the Frankie. Oh my god. Wait, what? What happened? We won still? He couldn't get out of the 7? GG. Wait, I'm so confused. I got distracted by the numbers because I just thought he was going to get out of it. I kind of want to go first. That's good for me. Okay. But I was thinking about Ashura. Oh, this is actually a great combo. Oh my goodness. We respond to his board by having our own board that can swing into it. Boom, draw, and turn. He'll probably, like, Rayleigh players love taking cards to their hand. So a 5k swing, probably, nah, they wouldn't take. I don't know. Oh, this is scary. Luckily, both of them are slash. So, right? That is not great. However, I could go. Nah. Go here. Go here. Pass. I could Ashura Doji to get rid of Buggy, but I don't want to. We're going to get rid of Luffy with that. 2 unblockable. You're scaring me here. That is a threat. That is a threat. When the Rayleigh player shows you 2 unblockable, they are threatening you. Okay? We'll see. Does he punch my face? He does punch my face, which is so rude. I'm gonna 1k out of this. 6. Take. This is actually crazy. So the thing is, I don't have a great way to get rid of Buggy. Like, I have to swing leader into him, which doesn't feel great. So let's go here, pop that, draws a card. Let's go 6 at Buggy, get rid of him. Cool. Let's go here, search, find a Momonosuke. Really great. And then we'll just poke 5. Can't use leader ability yet because he is at 4 life. But, you know, these were both slash. I did think about that, right? But now we can get Ashura Doji back. Or Searcher back. Ashura might be good on the board because he can swing without any Dawn to his board for the most part. Like, 4 Dawn for another Luffy. Pick no cards to draw. That's rough. Wait, off of observation? I feel for every Rayleigh player whenever they whiff. Like, whenever they whiff, it is unfortunate, right? 5 will counter 1. All right, so we're gonna clear board for the most part. 7 will take. I kind of want to find a 2K. That is great. So we'll go. Actually, banish would be really good. No, I kind of have to have these 2 pieces. All right, draw. We can't Ashra Doji and heal though. So we're just gonna Ashra Doji, and then we'll go here. And then I want to get some cards out of his hand. Go 7. Okay. We'll go 5. He'll take, and then we'll go 6. And then we're in a pretty good spot. Maybe we have a 2K. If he goes rush, he could technically. He's immediate searching, so that means he doesn't. I don't think he has what he wants. Radical beam. I have seen some people putting this in. It wasn't always in there, I don't think. 7 at us will take. I mean, I feel for him, right? He lost 2 cards to the Onami and then 2 Ashra Doji. However, he found like all of his 3-cost Sanji, and I don't find all of my 3-cost Sanji. So that's a lot of Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go 4. See what he does. Actually, I shouldn't have gone that high. Okay, Radical Beam. Armament. Okay, interesting. We'll go 5. Gives them blockable. We're gonna go here over top of you. Put that to the top. Go 6. Get another unblockable. So, feeling good. We got the 2 unblockable that we saw him have earlier. Okay. That he did threaten me with. Okay, you guys all saw it. That was okay. All we have to do is block out or counter out before. Well, no, he can't have unblockable. We'll just, yeah, GG. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think there was, yeah. With only 1 card in hand, there was nothing he could do. He didn't have enough swings. We were just very much Ashra Doji. Like I said, goated card. Really great. So much value against 5 life leaders, especially against Go Wide. Like, man, Rayleigh very strong for how much some other decks can punish him, right? Like, the fact that you're restricted on cost, but he still does well. Very strong deck. Very strong deck. But yeah, this was very aggressive. Hody top deck is also kind of crazy. The fact that he didn't have any Supreme King to defend that 1 turn, so he had to give up a bunch of unblockables. That's kind of what got him. Because if he had unblockable going into this turn, he technically could win if I, for some reason, took both of the swings before his leader, right? Obviously, I would just block out the second swing or counter out one of them. So that way we still have blocker and 1 life, right? But GG. But those are some games. Again, a very fun, aggressive leader if you like aggro. Very good cards for the current meta, right? And we do have very strong going first and second options, right? You have a good curve for both, which feels good to have in any deck. You know, if you're going second, you can always on 2 Dawn set up Toniyasu, and then on 4 Dawn play out a banish and just swing super big with a 10k swing, right? On 4 Dawn, you would use 2 to play out a banish, use the Toniyasu to buff your leader to 8k, and then attach 2 more Dawn to go up to 10, and a 10k banish swing on 4 Dawn, unless they have a blocker, right? They probably aren't going to get out of it, right? And then against a 5 life leader, that would still put them at 3 life, so you can hit them with a Ashra Doji to punch them even more, which feels great, right? Yamato has come a long way. There's a ton of deck lists for the leader. Very much different play styles from the 3 that I've posted, right? If you want to see more Yamato decks, definitely check out the channel. But yeah, again, shout out to getting top 8 in Nats. That is amazing. I might play Yamato. Man, I've got a tournament coming up in like a month or so, and I'm like heavily debating. I don't know what to play. Maybe Yamato, but it would be in Premium Booster too, so I don't know how that switches it up for me. But either way, this is a very fun list. Let me know down in the comments what you change or do differently. If you've been playing Yamato, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.